Very pleasant morning to my dear lovable students. Welcome to Max class. In this conversation, we are going to discuss about the example of related with mathematical induction and continuation of exercise also. So, okay, moving to example 4.61. So, by the principle of mathematical induction, prove that for all integer n greater than or equal to 1, condition 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot 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 plus n is equal to n into n plus 1 by true. So, before moving to the question, some basic what is the meaning of mathematical induction? We have the three steps. The first step, the whole according to the question, take one term. Take one part means solution. Take one part. This is considered for P of n. Okay. So P of n means the question, hard write it as it is. What is the meaning? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot 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 plus n is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. Now, we have to check it. If you take in left hand side, only n is there. If you take n, 1 or 2 means opposite side also we have to show the same number. If it LHS equal to RHS means definitely we can say what the number you can consider that is true. Okay. So, instead of n, I will take it to P of 1. So, P of 1 means LHS instead of only n only is there. Therefore, we can say no, n is equal to value will be 1. Then right hand side RHS, what is the value is there instead of n? If you replace 1 means 1 into 1 plus 1 divided by 2. So, 1 into 1 plus 1 means true divided by 2. So, 2 to cancel means is equal to 1. See? So, LHS equal to RHS. So, both side will be equal means we can say P of 1 is true. P of 1 is true. This is one of the main part in mathematical induction. Then second part, assume P of k is true. So, instead of n, if you take it k means what will happen? P of k is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot 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 plus k is equal to k into k plus 1 divided by 2. This is considered for equation number 1. Okay, equation number 1. Just assume. So, assume P of k is true means to prove P of k plus 1 is true. Okay. So, P of k plus 1 is true means what will happen? Already we know P of k means 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot dot plus k is equal to some value. Therefore, instead of k, take it k plus 1 means here also we can add it k plus 1. Opposite side also each and everything. Instead of k, you have to apply k plus 1. What will happen? So, P of k plus 1 is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot 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 plus k plus 1 is equal to k means what is the meaning? K plus 1. Then inside already plus 1 is there. Therefore, plus 1 means we can say no, plus 2 will come. Therefore, we can write it k plus 2 divided by 2. Now, after applying LHS equal to RHS means we can say for all integer n greater than or 1. The condition is n greater than or equal to 1. So, listen, already we know this is a except k plus 1, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus k dot 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 plus k means what is the meaning? Assume P of k is true means 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus is equal to what is the meaning? K into k plus 1 divided by 2. So, instead of the part we can write it k into k plus 1 divided by 2. Then another one part plus k plus 1 is there, isn't it? So, now we can say this is LHS of the term. Okay, LHS. Now, k plus 1 common take outside means k plus 1 inside again k plus 1 will come, isn't it? So, now sorry my dear, k plus 1 take common outside means so k plus 1 take common outside means inside k by 2 plus 1, isn't it? So k plus 1, take common out, k by 2 plus 1. Therefore, k plus 1, then again 1 into 2 means 2, k plus 2 by 2. Therefore, k plus 1 into k plus 2 divided by 2. This is our RHS term now. Look at there, k plus 1 into k plus 2 divided by 2. This is called RHS. Therefore, LHS equal to RHS means we can say P of k plus 1 is true, isn't it? So, how to finish the line? So, P of k plus 1 is true. So, P of k plus 1 is true means we can say P of n is true. Therefore, for all integer n greater than or equal to 1, condition is proved. Hence, okay. I will continue the next question. Okay, be stay on the line. Moving to example 4.62. Question, prove that the sum of first n positive odd numbers is n square. Okay, positive odd numbers. So, solution, look at there, first n odd numbers, isn't it? So, odd number means we can say 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus dot dot dot. We can write on series means 2n minus 1 is equal to n square. Why am I writing 2n minus 1? Look at there. So, first if it consider n is equal to 1 means 2n minus 1 is equal to 2 into 1 minus 1. So, 1 into 2, 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So, first number. When n is equal to 2 means what will happen? So, 2 into 2 minus 1. So, 2 into 2, 4, 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. So, if you take when n is equal to 3 means definitely we will get it 5 will come. That is called prove that the sum of first n positive odd number. That's why I have written 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus dot 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 2n minus 1 is equal to n square. Okay. Now, the same like example 4.61. What we have to do the first step? So, P of not P of n, isn't it? So, first you have to consider the whole term P of n. So, P of n is equal to 1 plus 2 plus, sorry my dear, 3, no? 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus dot 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 2n plus 1 is equal to n square. So, if n is equal to 1 means definitely 2 into 1 means 2. So, sorry, 2n minus 1. So, 1 into 2, 2, 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So, LHS n is equal to 1 will come. Then RHS definitely 1 square means 1 will come. Therefore, LHS is equal to RHS means we can say P of 1 is true. Okay. Then after getting P of 1 is true, then second step what we have to do? Assume P of k is true. So, assume P of k is true means instead of n we have to write it k. What will happen? P of k 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus dot dot dot. Here what will happen? So, 2k minus 1 is equal to k square. Then to prove P of k plus 1 is true. So, k plus 1 is true means instead of k we can write it P of k plus 1. So, 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus dot dot dot. First same step up to 2k minus 1. Again instead of k we can write it k plus 1 means what will happen? 2 into k plus 1, k plus 1 then minus 1. So, 2 into k 2k plus 1 into 2 2 minus 1. Therefore, Plus 2 minus 1 means plus 1 will come. There actually 2k plus 1 is equal to opposite side, instead of k we can write it k plus 1. K plus 1 square. Now, so now we have to prove what is the meaning of LHS. So LHS up to here 1 plus 3 plus 5 dot 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 2k minus 1. What is the meaning? K square, isn't it? So k square then into k square, 2k plus 1 is there, k square into 2k plus 1, isn't it? Now, sorry my dear, here plus will come, no? Plus 2k plus 1, isn't it? Therefore, k square plus 2k plus 1. Now this is one formula now, a square plus 2ab plus b square, that is called a plus b the whole square. So a plus b the whole square means we can write it k plus 1 the whole square. See, this is called RHS. If we prove LHS equal to RHS means we can say p of k plus 1, therefore p of k plus 1 is true. If it p of k plus 1 is true means we can say p of n is true. So therefore by the principle of mathematical induction, for all n belongs to natural number, hence proved. Okay, the last line, by the principle of mathematical induction, for all n belongs to natural number. Okay, I will continue the next example. Moving to example 4.63, condition by the principle of mathematical induction, prove that for all integer n greater than or equal to 1, condition 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus dot 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 plus n square is equal to n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 over 6. Solution, the first we have to consider for p of n is equal to 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus dot 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 plus n square is equal to n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 the whole time divided by 6. First, n is equal to, substitute n is equal to 1 means what will happen? So LHS only 1 n is, so n square means 1 square, isn't it? So 1 square means value 1. Then RHS, look at there, 1 into 1 plus 1 2, again 2 into 1 2, 2 plus 1 is equal to 3 divided by 6. So 6 and 2 3 times, again 3 cancel. So RHS also value we have 1. So we can say LHS is equal to RHS means definitely P of 1 is true. The first condition is clear. So next step, assume P of k is true, isn't it? Assume P of k is true means instead of n we have to take it to k. Therefore P of k means 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square dot 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 plus k square is equal to k into k plus 1, again 2k plus 1 divided by 6. Now P of k is true means, to prove, so to prove P of k plus 1 is true. Okay, so P of k plus 1 is true. What will happen? So P of k plus 1 is true means instead of k we have to write it P of k plus 1, 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square dot 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 up to k square, again plus k plus 1 the whole square, isn't it? So k plus 1 the whole square is equal to, here what will happen? Opposite side, k means we can write it k plus 1. Again already plus 1 is there, so plus 1 is equal to plus 2. We can write it k plus 2. Next time look at that, 2k plus 1, isn't it? So 2k plus 1 means 2 into k plus 1 plus 1. 2 into k, 2k plus 1 into 2, 2 plus 1. Therefore 2k plus 3. isn't it? So we can write it true k plus 3 the whole term divided by 6. Now we have to prove LHS equal to RHS. If you show both the term will be equal means we can say, isn't it? So for all integers n greater than or equal to 1. So LHS, what is LHS term? Up to plus k square means we can write it k into k plus 1, otherwise I will write it here. So k into k plus 1, then into true k plus 1 whole term divided by 6, then plus k plus 1 the whole square, isn't it? So now k plus 1 the whole square. Again, look at there. Here also k plus 1 only one times. The next term also 2 times. So k plus 1 we have to take common now. So k plus 1 take common outside means k into true k plus 1 divided by 6 plus k plus 1, because already 1 k plus 1 common outside. So now cross multiply means k plus 1 into, remove the bracket, 2k into k means we can write it 2k square, then plus k into 1 means k, then plus cross multiply 6 into k, 6k plus 1 into 6, 6 whole term divided by 6. Again k plus 1, then 2k square, 6k plus k means we can write it positive 7k plus 6 divided by 6. This is we can take it for sum product rule. So sum product rule means product means 2 into 6, 12, isn't it? So product means 12, sum means 7. So definitely we can say if it product positive sign means 4 and 3 possible no. 4 3s are 12 positive, again sum means 7 no, 7k. So 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. Therefore we can write it. So k plus 1 as it is inside 2k square, instead of 7k we can write it 3k plus 4k. 3k plus 4k plus 6 divided by 6. Now k plus 1, then k take common outside means 2k plus 3 will come, isn't it? 2k plus 3. Next condition, 4k plus 6 is there, isn't it? So again 2 take common outside means we can write now 2k plus 3. 2k plus 3 whole term divided by 6. Again k plus 1, now common factor 2k plus 3, isn't it? So 2k plus 3 into k plus 2 divided by 6. Again k plus 1. So just rearrange means k plus 1 into k plus 2. Next condition 2k plus 3 the whole term divided by 6. Check it there, k plus 1, k plus 2, 2k plus 3 divided by 6. Therefore we can write it, this is called RHS. So we have proof LHS equal to RHS means P of k plus 1 is true, isn't it? So P of k plus 1 is true. So P of k plus 1 is true means P of n is also true. Therefore for all integer n greater than or equal to 1. So last line is compulsory by the principle of mathematical induction. By the principle of mathematical induction, n belongs to natural number, hence proved. Okay. So one of the important questions. Okay, I will continue the next question. Be stay on the line. Moving to 4.64. Using the mathematical induction, show that for any natural number n is there, 1 by 1 into 2 plus 1 by 2 into 3 plus 1 by 3 into 4 plus dot 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 1 by n into n plus 1 is equal to n by n plus 1. So solution, the first step what we have to do, consider for p of n first. So p of n is equal to 1 by 1 into 2 plus 1 by 2 into 3 plus dot 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 plus 1 by n into n plus 1 is equal to n by n plus 1. After considering p of n, next step, LHS equal to RHS means substitute n is equal to 1 means in left hand side what is the value is there? 1 by left hand side 1 by, so definitely 1 plus 1 means 2 will come, so 1 by 2. Then RHS 1 by n plus 1, n plus 1 means 1 by 2, therefore we can say no, LHS equal to RHS. So P of 1 is true. Then next condition, assume P of k is true. So P of k is true means P of k 1 by 1 into 2 plus 1 by 2 into 3 plus dot 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 plus 1 by k into k plus 1. K into k plus 1 is equal to k by k plus 1. So assume P of k is true. Then next step, to prove P of k plus 1 is true. So P of k plus 1 is true. So to prove P of k plus 1 is true means here P of k plus 1, then 1 by 1 into 2 plus 1 by 2 into 3 dot 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 1 by k into k plus 1, isn't it? Then plus, instead of k we have to take it to k plus 1, 1 by k plus 1, inside we can write it k plus 2. We should be right because already plus 1 is there, here also plus 1, therefore plus 1 means plus 2 will come, is equal to opposite side k plus 1 divided by already denominator plus 1 already is there, therefore we can write it k plus 2 will come. Now we have to prove LHS. What is the value from LHS? The value, the LHS term. So LHS term up to 1 by k into k plus 1 means we can write it k by k plus 1. K by k plus 1, then plus 1 by k plus 1 into k plus 2. Now the denominator we have common term k plus 1. So 1 by k plus 1 take common outside means inside there k balance is there, k plus 1 by k plus 2. Next term 1 by k plus 1, then multiply means k into k square plus 2 into k 2k plus 1 divided by k plus 2. So next step 1 by k plus 1 into, this is actually a square plus 2ab plus b square form, therefore we can write it k plus 1 the whole square divided by k plus 2. Again square and k plus 1 cancel means k plus 1 divided by k plus 2. Look at there, we have to prove k plus 1 divided by k plus 2. This is called RHS. Therefore we can say P of k plus 1 is true. So k plus 1 is true means P of n is also true. Therefore for all integer n belongs to natural number, hence proved. Okay, so I will continue the next example. Going to Moving to 4.65, prove that for any natural number n, comma, a power n minus b power n is divisible by a minus b. So, condition where a always greater b. Now, this condition solution means first we have to write it, consider for p of n, isn't it? So, p of n is equal to a power n minus b power n. Now, p of 1 means what will happen? A power 1 minus b power 1. Therefore, a minus b, which is divisible by a minus b. So, we can say p of 1 is true. Okay, first condition is clear. Now, assume p of k is true, isn't it? So, p of k is true means instead of n, p of k means a power k minus b power k is equal to divisible by a minus b. So, I will write it for some constant, okay, lambda into a minus b. Now, a power k minus b power k is equal to lambda into a minus b means a power k is equal to lambda into a minus b power k bring out opposite sign means positive b power k. So, finally, we have to show divisible by a minus b, that is one of the condition, okay, we should be proved. So, now next one we have to do to prove p of k plus 1 is true. So, p of k plus 1 is true means p of k plus 1, instead of power k we can write it a power k plus 1 minus b power k plus 1. This is how to expand. Already we know a power m into a to the power m means a to the power m plus n. Already this is called law of indices. A to the power m into a to the power m means a to the power m plus n. How to expand? So, a to the power k into a, then minus b to the power k into b. Therefore, what we have to do? Instead of a to the power k, we can write now. This is the term called a to the power k is equal to a to the power k means lambda into a minus b plus b power k into a, then minus b power k into b. Each and every time into a means a into lambda, a lambda into a minus b plus b power k into a minus b power k into b. Again a lambda into a minus b. Second and third term b power k common, no? Take common outside means a minus b. Again common factor a minus b inside a lambda plus b power k. Now, this whole term is connected with a minus b. Definitely we can say which is divisible by a minus b. Therefore, we can say p of k plus 1 is true. Therefore, we can say p of k plus 1 is true. P of k plus 1 is true means p of n is also true. Therefore, by the principal mathematical induction for all integer n belongs to natural number. Hence proved. Okay. I will continue the next example. From example 4.66, prove that 3 to the power 2n plus 2 minus 8n minus 9 is divisible by 8. Okay, it's divisible by 8 for n always greater than or equal to 1. Okay, now the condition first we have to take it p of n. Okay, p of n is equal to 3 to the power 2n plus 2 minus 8n minus 9. Now 3 to the power 2n plus 2. So, first substitute n is equal to 1 means what will happen? N is equal to 1 means 3 to the power 2 into 1 means 2 plus 2 minus 8n minus 9. sorry, minus 8 into 1 means minus 8 will come now. Therefore, 3 to the power 4 minus 8 minus 9 means minus 17. So, 3 to the power 4 means 81 minus 17. 81 minus 17 means we will get the answer 64. Definitely we can say now, which is divisible by 8, isn't it? Because 64 means 8 8s are 64, isn't it? Now, next condition, divisible by 4 means definitely we can say P of 1 is true. First condition is clear. Second one, assume P of k is true, isn't it? So, assuming P of k is true means, what is the meaning? P of k 3 to the power true k plus true minus 8k minus 9. This is actually what is the meaning, which is divisible by 8, isn't it? So, some lambda into 8. Now, 3 to the power 2k plus 2 is equal to 8 lambda minus 8k, bring out opposite side means positive 8k, minus 9 bring out opposite side means positive 9. Then next one, to prove P of k plus 1 is true. Again, what we have to do, instead of k we can write it k plus 1, isn't it? This is our main condition, isn't it? What is the main condition? 3 power true into, so P of k plus 1, okay. P of k plus 1, again 3 to the power 3 to the power true of k plus 1, then one more plus 2 is there, isn't it? So, plus 2, then minus 8k minus 9, isn't it? So, minus 8 of k plus 1, then minus 9. Now, look at there, if you remove the bracket means 2 into k, true k, plus 1 into 2, plus true, again plus true, minus 8k, then minus 8 into 1, minus 8, minus 9. Now, 3 to the power true k, so plus true into, we can write no 3 square. Why? A to the power m into a to the power n means we can write it a to the power m plus n. This is one term, this is another one term. Why am I considering this is only one term? Already we know 3 to the power 2k plus 2 is equal to what the answer? 8 lambda plus 8k plus 9. That's why. Again minus 8k, minus 8 minus 9 means we can write it minus 17, isn't it? Therefore, instead of 3 to the power 2k plus 2, we can write it 8 lambda plus 8k plus 9 minus 8k minus 8k minus 17. Now, what is the meaning? So, 8 lambda, sorry my dear, that's why here one missing, no? This is what into 3 square means there 9 will come, isn't it? Again 9 into 8 means 72 lambda, 9 into 8 means plus 72k plus 9 into 9 81, again minus 8k minus 17. Now we have to cancel whatever the like term and unlike term. The first one as it is 72 lambda, second condition plus 72k minus 8k. So, definitely plus 64k will come now. Then last condition plus 81 minus 17, definitely what the term will come? 64 no. Therefore, this is 8 take common outside means 8, this is like 9 8s are 72. So, 9 lambda plus 8k plus 8 will come. So, now the whole term it's connected with the into 8. So, common term 8 is there, definitely we can say which is divisible by 8, isn't it? Therefore, which is divisible by 8. Therefore, P of k plus 1 is true. P of k plus 1 is true means definitely P of n is also true. Therefore, for all integer n greater than 1, otherwise for all integer n is belongs to natural term. Okay, this is the answer for example 4.66. okay, so I hope you are satisfied in this session. If you have any doubt, please put in comment box. I am ready to clarify your doubts. Okay, I will continue the next session. Bye bye.